sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine.
Welcome to Delaware State University Alumni Association, Florida chapter. We're so excited about being on the air once again. We told you the last time that we're going to put together this awesome video that depicts the entire weekend in Daytona Beach. Well, we're here. I'm here with our chapter president, Arnold Nern. Arnold, say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody, and welcome again. It's good to see you.
Well, when we first hit the beach in Daytona, we were welcomed by the general manager there, the guy that was assigned to make us comfortable. Arnold, tell us about what happened when you first met him.
Well, like I said even before, he never told us no to anything. He was so cooperative with a great warm spirit, and he just ushered us right from the beginning all the way to the end of the weekend. Totally professional, totally a personable person, and the staff, we just loved him.
Man, awesome. What I love about him, he took me into the restaurant and sat me down and gave me an awesome breakfast. And my stomach was full and my heart was racing to get started. Now, we went straight to the golf course and we kicked in our golf tournament. Our president came by and he was riding around on the golf course. What were your feelings on what was taking place?
Well, there was a lot of excitement. There was a lot of energy where folks were, this was our coming out party, as many of you know, where we launched officially the Sunshine chapter, and it was a membership drive. So there was a lot of excitement and atmosphere in the air. As many of you know, we had a lot of out-of-state visitors that came down to support us, also to come down for just the great weather and to spend time on the beach. So the air was just warm, literally, and just warm with excitement and energy.
Well, we had a luncheon there also, and certainly we interviewed the president and you.
We did.
What was the discussion?
We talked about him being there, and also a little bit about what's going on at DSU, and also that he was excited to see what we're doing and the energy, and also just thinking out of the box, going in a different direction, but being progressive.
Wow, wow. When we listened to the president in the interview, he had some awesome things to say. Take a look at it.
That's right. Check it out.
University, we're still getting a lot of national attention, which is something that we're really proud of. So I'm gonna pause right there and open the floor up for any questions or any comments.
Let me make one comment, just so you know. Dr. Williams said to me yesterday in the car, she sees Daniel moving around taping. If you notice, we're taping the entire weekend, so we're storing our history and packaging it. And Dr. Williams told me, he said, can I get a copy of that DVD? Tell me what you want to do with it.
So we've been approached by the Delaware Historic Society of creating a documentary to commemorate and celebrate Delaware State 125th anniversary year, and that documentary is going to tell the history of Delaware State, and it's going to be sponsored by the National Endowment for the Arts, and part of the documentary is to have information in it, video clips, historic pictures about the university that will be archived and it will be preserved for many years to come. So that's a major project that's taking place on campus right now, and I asked if we could use some of this footage to be a part of that project, which is exciting.
What say ye?
Yes.
The 50th, as Mr. President just mentioned, celebrating our 50th anniversary, we are working with Carlos, who is the university's representative, to do a time capsule of all of the chapters, all of the necessary chapters, all of the past presidents, both on the university side and also on the alumni side, that will be open 50 years hence from now. So this time capsule, we are hoping will include the 125th celebration as well. So that would be the year of 175 for the university
Right.
when they open this particular time capsule.
And,
So
that's perfect. Don would be the only person around.
it's funny.
Make sure you get her on the You can wheel up there in a wheelchair.
Talking about history and the importance of it, not only dealing with the creation of Delaware, but I had a conversation with two gentlemen last night about this book. It's called Breaking of the Line, which is about really African American historical colleges football. Right? Now I've asked these two gentlemen to consider writing a book about the athletic prowess of Delaware State, the history of it that goes back a number of years, at least since the 50s, and moving that forward. Those two gentlemen was Jimmy Strong and Coach Blakey that I've asked to really consider pulling together that type of information that would be, I believe, would be a New York bestseller that will deal with a number of the history as well. We don't, as a people, we don't preserve enough of our history. We have a lot to be proud of, you know, and our generation understand that, but the generations to come need to understand it as well.
Okay.
I have a question
Questions?
for our president. Oh, with respect to the Holland statue, are you going to be taking bids eventually for the person to do? I just mention this because we have a graduate in the name of Simi Knox.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
You know about Simi?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah, yes.
'cause, he's awesome. And you know he did the Clinton's
Oh yeah,
portrait in the White House.
We had him on campus, and
Okay.
so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
But I defer that over to Dr. Blakey because that's his project.
Okay.
And thanks for the opening, saying it because of the fact that you've developed such a wonderful organization here in the state of Florida, and you're reaching out to other people. The project that has been sponsored by Dr. Williams about 15 months ago is well underway, and we have the designer and the landscape architects and everything. Everything is ready to go, and we will have an area where you can participate as a chapter or as an individual by purchasing a stone or a block that would have your name engraved, a brick that would have your name engraved in it, obviously at a cost, so that we will be able to make sure that we pay for everything, and that into perpetuity we will be able to take care of it in the future. So all that's all done, and Sheila, do you have the plans for that already?
Yes, I will be reaching out to the chapter presidents next month to let them know that the Alumni Association, we're looking at purchasing a large brick, and what we would like is for the chapters to also purchase a brick so that we can all be laid the exact same place. And it's also a way of, once again, giving back to Delaware State University. So the information will be coming out to all chapter presidents and regional directors next month.
Good stuff.
Yeah, this is the information on it, right? Don just brought it in, and you can see how it's going to be set up like this. The statue is going to be there. All this right here is for sale. So meaning that you can buy a brick with your name on it. If you want a larger area, it will cost more. It starts at $100 a brick. We've already sold 3 slots for $5,000. All alums who purchase them for large piece of real estate with this project, and you can do it in memory of someone, or you could do it for yourself or for your family. But you need to know that this will be on the campus of Delaware State forever. As long as Delaware State is on this earth, your name will be there for this project here.
And also, if I can add,
Let me say something real quick here as well. When you talk about historical, President, and my fellow alumnus, You know, I was down, my wife and I went to visit Bethune-Cookman in one of their facilities. Historically, and we were just looking at the pictures of Mary Bethune. Historically things, and I was just reading, and
She's
we were
buried there.
we were reading the captures.
She's buried there.
It is tremendous for us to be able, historically, for us to read about her and the historical things and the pictures that we saw was monumental. And I think, you know, this will be a good start for, historically, for DSU to, you know, to capture historically the presidents, the things that they've gone through, historically where we are as an institution, where we've been, and where we're going. And me not being a part of Bethune-Cookman, but for me just to be able to read that, you know, it brought me close to Bethune-Cookman. You know, and I'm a Hornet. And so you can imagine if we just historically do the same things to our institution, what you're talking about. So I applaud you for doing so, and I think that we need to continue on historically to make sure that people can see where our institution has been and basically where it is, and the people that, you know, that sacrificed to put us to where we are today. I think that's important.
Well, Arnold, you had some exciting things to say to the president in the interview. It seemed like, I mean, you and the president was jiving together.
Yeah, man, we just rolled along. We went over to the golf course together, had a good chance to catch up and meet each other, really bond a little bit more. And I shared with him our vision of where we're going, what we're doing, looking to do with their support. And we were just delighted that he thought enough to take the time and come join us. And he was excited. He genuinely was excited. Awesome. You could see it, you could feel it.
We're so excited to have our president of Delaware State University, Dr. Harry L. Williams, and our president of the alumni chapter, Arnold Nern.
Well, welcome, Doc. It's nice to see you, and we're just honored that you took the time of your busy schedule to think enough of us to catch an early flight.
Yes.
From Philadelphia.
It is so good to be here with the bishop and with the president of this great chapter down here in the great state of Florida. I'm so happy to be here. I've been looking forward to it, and you've done an outstanding job promoting it. I just made my rounds on the golf course, and you got a good crowd out there today. Weather is beautiful in Dover. It was 38 degrees when I left.
Whoa. Ouch. So, how was your trip?
It was great. We had an early flight down because I wanted to get here to support the golf tournament. We got some activities this evening that we're going to meet with some alums.
Correct.
We're going to have a poolside chat, so I think that's
right.
pretty cool. We're also going to have a meeting tomorrow morning with the chapter and the work and see the work that you're doing down here. There's just a lot of excitement in the air, and to have this program, the DSU Corner, that was started by our bishop here. It's just when I got that clip, I was so excited when I saw it. So congratulations on promoting Delaware State down here in the Panhandle State.
Now you can see that our president is excited about the work that we're doing, and we're so excited about what he's doing at the university. Stay tuned to Florida's DSU Alumni Corner.
It's a good fit.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
Thank you for the opportunity to come together and to enjoy ourselves among friends. We ask that you would give us your grace and your mercy as we endure this course. In the mighty name of Jesus we pray. Amen.
Amen. A nice short prayer, Bishop.
Pelican Bay Country Club. As you can see, it is a serene atmosphere, and the golfers are excited and ready to get to work. I'm sitting here with a Hall of Famer, Eric Gass. Eric, it's so exciting seeing you again here in Daytona Beach. We're about to head out with the golf tournament. Tell us a little bit about your excitement and what you plan to do on this golf course.
Well, I'm not going to talk about what I plan to do because I might get arrested for that. But I mean, this is very exciting to have our inaugural golf outing for the Florida chapter of Delaware State. You know, we all have a love for Delaware State. We spent some great time there, great education, and it's always great to get back to the schools. So, I mean, this is one of our initiatives to raise scholarship money to give back to aspiring students who attend Delaware State University. So it's going to be a great day. It's great weather. We have a great turnout for our first event, and we're looking to do this every year, so this is going to be wonderful.
Awesome. Look who I see, another Hall of Famer, Dr. Robert Nixon. Come on over here. How are you? Good,
very
doctor?
good, very good. Hey.
Listen, I know you're a good golfer, and he won't tell us what he plans to do on the course, but you tell us how good you're going to have. I mean, how great a game you're going to have.
Well, I think one of the most important things is the opportunity to be here in this type of fellowship. My game is what it is, but but the most important thing is be able to share experiences and also give back. And this is a way of giving and also being able to interact with people. I think that's one of the good things about it, and what I enjoy about it is the fellowship.
Listen, we have this gentleman here, and certainly he's flaunting this awesome Delaware State Hornet shirt, and he's going to tell us a little bit about. Now, he's the best golfer out here, so he's going to tell us what he's going to do on this course.
If I can make it through 18, I'll be happy as can be, and it's a pleasure to be here. Representing Delaware State University and administration, faculty, and staff at this wonderful event, and hope to be here again next year.
Awesome.
Go get them Hornets. And those of you that are guests, we hope that you enjoy yourself being amongst the Hornet Nation.
Cheese. Enjoy. Can one of y'all do a swing for me? Hey, look. Oh, okay.
See, you can do that thing.
Good ball, Lee. Good ball, Lee. Oh, Pedro.
Too early to tell.
Low rider. Low rider. The low rider.
Yeah! DSU Hornets out here in Florida, the sunny Florida, state of Florida, with the Hornets, having a great time. Next year, come join us. You'll enjoy it too. Go Hornets. Yeah.
Virgil, what do you think about this day?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a blessing from heaven. It's 80 degrees, 85 degrees in the end of, well, actually early October. And for those who didn't get a chance to make it down from the East Coast and from the Midwest, you're missing a treat because it's beautiful weather. And anytime we get a chance to spend some time with our fellow Hornets on a good occasion, the Lord is good.
Well, you know what he did when we got back to the hotel? We found out that he sponsored the meet and greet.
He did.
The patio.
That's right.
And the players, the football players, some of the administration from the college, and of course, members of the alumni chapter. We enjoyed ourselves chatting.
We did, and even a board member came down. Dr. Brad Skelter came down. He also played golf. So we had some VIPs in the crowd as well.
Yes, yes. This is Coach Jimmy Strong and Coach Kenneth Carter, the head coach of the Delaware State Fighting Hornets, and our chapter president, Arnold Nern.
Well, gentlemen, we welcome you. First of all, this gentleman gets a special recognition. He's a living legend up in Hornet Nation, Coach Jim Strong, not only as a coach, an alumni, but a super duper person and a super duper donor. So we welcome you, bro, very much. It was good to have you. We really appreciate it. And Coach, future legend, welcome. Welcome very much. We thank you. How was the trip?
The trip was great. The trip was great. And I echo your sentiments with Mr. Strong. He's been a great resource for me. And it's always, in order for you to take a program where you want to take it, you have to understand the history of it. And Mr. Strong has been a great inspiration for me. And I I appreciate his friendship.
That's good. Well, he's like that. He's got a good heart. He's tough, but he's got a good heart. So how about you, Jim?
Listen, man.
He came down from Atlanta.
Just want to say thanks to all of you all for inviting us down, and we're just excited to be here. My family and my wife and I, and Coach Don Blakey and his wife drove down to Atlanta. We flew in, and we're just glad to be here to continue to support our football team. And Coach Carter, and to you, I say, don't give up. Just keep fighting. We got your back.
We never give up.
There it is. There it is.
That's right, and we can't thank you guys enough.
Yeah, let me also say here today, one of our newly elected Delaware State University Athletic Hall of Famer, Tommy Douglas, this is one of my outstanding defensive backs that I had the privilege of coaching. So I'm thankful to be here with all of you all this afternoon.
Well, there you have it, another episode of Florida DSU Alumni Corner. Yes, that was an awesome evening. We went from there to Saturday morning where we hosted our chapter meeting, and you took over, and man, we rolled right through it. But there were a couple of things that were exciting during that time. We identified the winner of the raffle. We interviewed the president. We had some questions we wanted to ask them, and we also recognized the Hall of Famers that are in our
That's
chapter.
right. We have recently introduced or inducted 4 new Hall of Famers in addition to the ones that are existing. So that was exciting. We have 2 Miss Former Delaware State University, or college in those days, queens. So we've got some stars among us.
Yes.
We really do.
Yes. And what we found out, that our group is very unique and special. And within the group, as Arnold had mentioned, we have Hall of Famers and former Miss DSUs, but we also have a great, innovative chapter president. And he likes to, take the back seat, but he's very responsible for driving this chapter in the area direction that we're going. We left the meeting approximately midday, and we headed to the Bethune-Cookman Delaware State University football game. And what a surprise, Hillary Clinton showed up.
She sure did. She was on the circuit running for president, and she showed up at the stadium and did her meet and greet and did a brief speech, backed up traffic, but the place was jam-packed. So that was added excitement because I didn't know she was coming.
Yes. Well, we got pulled off the road in order to make way for her caravan, but it's exciting just to see her step out and apologize.
It's true. And that added to the history of her being there, being part of history, and also the whole weekend was historic for the Sunshine chapter because I said that was our coming out party. So everything just, God smiled on us.
Well, he didn't smile on the game because unfortunately we lost, but I really appreciate the fact that we did have the opportunity to do some recruitment. There was a young man and his family there that was a potential student for Delaware State University interested in the aviation program. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we've identified a young man who lives in Central Florida. Currently, he's a junior. But he is a 3.5 student.
Wow.
He is enrolled in a program called Vision of Flight, where he will be obtaining his pilot's license this June of 2017. Fine young man, fine balanced family, like the Cosbys. And he's very interested in coming to Delaware State and studying aviation. But in addition to that, he is an all-county quarterback.
Wow.
Yeah. So the boy's got star all over him. And we're just trying to make him perhaps our first project to help push him and get him up at our school. And even if he doesn't play football, that's the kind of kid that you want at our school.
Yes. We're looking for mentorship and guidance from kids from Florida directly to the university. Now, we want you to notice our attire. Arnold has on the Columbia Blue chapter shirt, and I have on the test shirt. It is not the color that we have for sale, but it is something that can be ordered if should you desire it in the future. We want you to understand that we do have golf balls, chapter shirts, and Afghans still for sale. You will see them on the screen and the information to where you can purchase them. Thank you for tuning in. We welcome you to take some time and view the videos and the photos that are coming after this, because we're certain You will not be disappointed. Until next time, this is Delaware State University Alumni, Florida Chapter, signing out. God bless you.
What's going on, man? It's Wisdom City #1 kicker punter. We out here at the Daytona Beach. We're gonna get that dog ball.
Thompson Bendoff, number 27, running back from Camden, Delaware. Just out here chilling, enjoying the beach. Sika Bendoff, running back, number 22. About to get this dub. So, go Del State.
That was a video.
We gonna win this, right? We gonna win this, right? We gonna win this, right? That's what I'm talking about.
It really don't matter, to be honest.
We gonna do this, right?
Hey, Pedro, we're about to beat them.
How you gonna beat them? You gonna beat them good?
Just gonna play our game. Finally, run the ball on them, stop the run on defense. Just do everything we came here to do.
That's what I'm talking about. Team spirit.
Yep.
All right.
And we out here from Hawaii, you know, doing big things, yeah.
Mixtape coming soon, you dig what I'm saying? Hey,
free that man, Kodak, man. Free Kodak.
Hey, free that 209 California, you heard?
On IG, I'm from the 504. Shout out Ellenwood, Jordan.
757 VA, free Quantic flight, you know. Free Quantic cash. Y'all got pay too, you feel me?
Yeah, shit football in Florida.
Yeah.
Go Hornets.
Yeah.
Big Sue, you know how it goes.
What?
Out here, beat the food truck, man. You boys from off. I know where you heard.
What? We coming tomorrow.
What?
Activate the high. We coming tomorrow.
What we gonna do?
Activate the high.
We gonna win. What we gonna do?
Feel the storm, man. You heard? Sting them, you heard?
Hey, feel the swarm, baby. This was the what? You gonna be a city free go to do. I know. I done. It was better if I act like city bank, but if I true. Delaware State football, man. Down here at Daytona Beach. It's a great opportunity. It's a great atmosphere. We all out here bonding, as you can see. We got the waves behind me. It's just great to get a chance like this to come down here, show our talent, and to win the game.
All right, man. We out here at Delaware State University. We out here on the beach, man. Feeling real good. You know we gonna go to work tomorrow. We came in to play. Let's get it.
We out here enjoying ourselves, but at the end of the day, this is a business trip. So we come down here for one goal, and we're trying to get that win. So don't put me, be ready. It's Delaware State. The Swarm, be ready. Activate the high.
We're enjoying ourselves on the beach. Then we're enjoying the team bonding. That's what it's about, team bonding. Hey, but just wait, tomorrow's gonna be a movie. Y'all folks just stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned.
We out here today, we enjoying ourselves, we're on the beach right now. But at the end of the day, this is a business trip. We come down here for one goal, and that's to get that win. So, Delaware State, we ready. Bethune-Cookman, y'all be ready.
Yeah,
Activate the high. Yeah.
All right. Awesome, awesome. Welcome to Florida. Welcome. Welcome, guys. All right, sir. You look like a defensive back. I know you the linebacker. Yeah. Ready? See us? Is this good? Okay. Ready? Welcome to Florida DSU Alumni Corner. I'm Bishop Thomas E. Douglas Chaplain, and we have the National Alumni President, Sheila Davis, and our statewide President, Arnold Nern.
Well, Ms. Davis, we welcome you. It's good to see you.
Well, thank you so much.
You left that cold?
I left it cold and came to the sunshine.
How's it feel?
It feels really good.
Yeah, it's a little breezy, but it's not cold.
I know that's right.
How was your trip?
The trip was very nice. It was cold when we got on the plane. It was warm when we got off the plane.
Big difference.
Big difference. Big difference.
You get some sand in your toes. Don't forget now.
Okay.
The beach is right there.
I'll have to remember
right
that.
You. Get some sand in your toes.
I know
We're
that.
delighted to have you.
Well, thank you.
Really, really are. We know you're busy, you're stretched out, you're taking the time on the weekend to come and be with us. We're really appreciative, and that's from the heart.
Well, it's really good to see chapter development and to see chapters form. A couple of years ago, my first time here, They weren't sure, should we have a chapter, should we not have a chapter? Next thing I know, 2 years later, up and running, doing great things, getting membership, welcoming the Hornets to Hornet territory. No matter where you go at, there's always going to be a Hornet.
What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking
Great
about.
leadership trickles down. Great leadership trickles down.
That's it. Thank you.
And so there you have it. Tune in for more updates of Florida's Delaware State University Alumni Corner. Thank you. Awesome.
Good job. You talk. It was easy.
Yeah, right.